for those who don't know, I do have a cycling channel, 100% motherfucking cycling. It's in the description text down below. So if you want to see about my Ferrari or, you know, how many times I fucked freely last week, subscribe down to my cycling channel and it's 100% just cycling. No Ferraris, no hot babes. Subscribe down below. I'm the only hot babe on that one. Did Nibali win the Giro? Hang on, first of all, what did I say? Fuck milk got Duran. Did Nibali win the Giro? The Tour of Italy 2016, did he win it? Yes, he did. Do I think he won it as the fastest rider, the best rider? No, I don't think so at all. And Kruijswijk was the best, mate. He was kicking it, man. That cadence. All those motherfuckers, Nibali, Kruijswijk had awesome cadence. Chavez, Esteban had a breakthrough ride as well. But his cadence was a little bit off. Did the mechanics not put the right cassette on the back? Did they fuck up a bike change or a wheel change and he was stuck with a 28 or a 25? I don't know. His cadence was a little bit low when Nibali was Frooming. He was doing the Froomingham study on those fucking Alps, mate, the Dolomites. He was smashing it. He was spinning the fuck out of everyone, Nibali was. And so was Kruijswijk before he had that fucking spectacular crash in the ice and the snow. And when he's flipped his bike, he's fucking flipping. He's, oh my God, I'm crashing him in the fucking Maglia Rosa and I'm going to get my bike. He's almost grabbing his bike before he fucking lands. He gets to his feet and he rolls to his bike. Crap, he's just like autopilot. But everyone attacked him on the descent and they didn't wait for him on the climb. Now people say, it's fucking bike racing. If you can't descend, you should. Yeah, whatever, that's your opinion. In my opinion, that was unsportsmanship. The GC hitters, the guys going for the win, didn't wait for him. Like Pantani waited for Ulrich on that, was it Arkens, that stage, 1998, stage 11 maybe. Ulrich flooded. Pantani waited. He waited for Ulrich to get on, they raced a bit, and then he attacked and won the Tour de France. Lance Armstrong, 2001, stage 19, I think it was. Waited for Ulrich to catch up, and then he attacked and won. They didn't just attack Ulrich, fuck Ulrich, see you later. Ulrich got waited for by Pantani, by Lance. That's how they did it back in the 90s. These days, it looks more cutthroat, and I talk to some pros and they're like, man, he is fucking ruthless out there today. It's cutthroat as fuck, more than ever before. Back in the day, there was a bit more organisation, like, hey, crash, all right, we'll wait for you. If you're in yellow, if you're in pink, if you're in red, you know, if you're a GC hitter, we'll wait. Not today, man. So it's, and that's not a bad thing, that's just how cycling's changed. It's gotten more cutthroat, in my opinion. Let me know if I'm wrong down below. Do you think Nibali won? He did. Was he the best rider? In my opinion, no. Alright? Great ride, obviously. You know, doing whatever it takes to get the win, for sure. But the breakthrough ride, in my opinion, was Kruijswijk. And his cadence was fucking impeccable. His posture was really good. So was Nibali. Nibali had the wicked cadence. But even Nibali, running the Crampag, what's those small fucking cassettes? Even Nibali was grinding outside part. So Nibali could have won with a bigger time gap had he had a 32 cassette in the back. Bring that cadence up, 95 to 100. He was bogging and grinding down. Like we're in 2016, and the professional cyclists still can't get it. It's Team Sky gets it right, but the other teams, most of the other teams, can't get cadence right yet. Like, why the fuck are professional riders grinding and giving away seconds and then producing more fatigue metabolites by grinding at 400 watts or 350 watts at 60 or 70 RPM because they can't get the fucking cadence because it's so steep and no one's put a proper cassette in the back or changes in the front. Why are we giving away time? It's a bike race. If we're going to be so cutthroat and not wait for people, then why? This is why I don't fucking have sponsors, and this is why I sponsor myself, because I like to be fucking totally honest. Why the fuck are we racing so cutthroat? Then we're going to give away seconds with improper gear selection, improper gear ratios, or potentially not enough carbohydrate, which is Chavez bonking on that climb when Nibali rode away from him. Did he run out of gears? Did he run out of water? Did he run out of sugar? The only way we'd know is if we had the cadence and power files, and then we could concrete, boom, this is where you fucked up, this is where we can improve next time. Everyone had a great ride, no one really got too fucked up, some fucking crazy unfortunate crashes in the Pro Peloton lately. It's the world's most dangerous motherfucking sport. And the Isle of Man TT isn't sport. That's just how fucking crazy are you. Cycling is sport. You need a high VO2 max. The Isle of Man TT is fucking crazy. Alright, you just gotta be nuts to do it. You gotta be nuts to be a cyclist as well, pro. But it's not sport. Isle of Man TT is not sport. All right, so I'll digress. It's motor racing. Motor racing is not sport. Fitness is cycling, is running, swimming, except that's sport. It was a hectic Giro. Let us know down below. But Nibali got the cadence, got the carbs, got the confidence, won it. He would have won a bigger, in my opinion, a bigger time gap had he had proper gearing on his bike wherever he needed it. Just like Chris Froome does today. Always spinning. Always.